Hey, third graders. Today I'm going to read a fable from this book, Fables for Children, by Aesop. This fable is called What the Young Mouse Saw. Now I want you to think about what is the lesson of this fable? What is this fable trying to tell you with the moral? A very young mouse had never seen anything of the world. When he first went out from his home for the first time, he almost came to a sad end. And this is the story he told his mother about his adventures. I was strolling along very happily. Just as I turned the corner into the next yard, I saw two strange creatures. One of them had a very kind and sweet look. I did not fear it at all. But the other was the most fearful monster you can think of. You should have seen him. On the top of his head and in front of his neck there were 3 red pieces of meat. He walked about, tearing up the ground with his toes and beating his arms against his sides. The moment he saw me, he opened his pointed mouth as if to swallow me, and then he had let out a loud roar that frightened me almost to death. Can you guess who it was that the young mouse was trying to describe to his mother? It was nobody but the barnyard rooster. It was the first one that the little mouse had ever seen, so of course it was quite a sight to him. "Oh, mother," said the mouse, "how I wish that terrible monster had not been there. I wanted so much to meet the nice, pretty creature who looked so good and gentle. She had thick, soft fur and a sweet face, and such a calm look, though her eyes were bright and shining. And she looked at me. As she looked at me, she waved her fine, long tail and smiled. I am sure she was just about to speak to me when that awful monster I have told you about let out a screaming yell, and I ran for my life." And can you guess who the pretty creature was of the charmed young mouse? Who do you think that the mouse was talking about? Let's see. "My son," said the mother mouse, "that gentle creature you saw was none other than the cat. She may have had a kind-looking face, but she does not like mice. The other was nothing but a bird who wouldn't have harmed you in the least. As for the cat, she eats us, so be thankful, my child, that you escaped with your life. Remember, don't trust looks to determine someone's heart." What do you think the moral is? Well, in this book, it tells you the moral at the end. It says, do not judge someone's nature by his looks alone. Think about that, and think about how you can say that in another way.